We have all heard at one time or another about a moment where a light bulb turned on for a child. We're about to share just such a moment that took place at McClelland Elementary in Wayne Township. He's deaf and blind. Photographer Steve Rhodes and I caught up with 7-year-old Elias as he was about to discover the joy of music for the very first time. We call this story The Awakening.
If you've never met someone perfectly attuned with who they are, what you have now.
I always do that for the kids. Music is just all.
Jim Chrismore.
Everything.
Artist.
Is art, but it's also history, but it's also math. Middle C is right.
Teacher.
Right here.
Shepherd of his own musical instrument petting zoo.
That's what I do. I help children figure out what instrument speaks to them the best.
He has lived a lyrical life.
I am passionate about music.
Following a path that is clearly denoted in black and white. But not everyone's path is so clearly defined.
I do wonder all the time, like, how does it feel to be like how he is? Imagine. I couldn't imagine how he feels.
If his mother doesn't know how 7-year-old Elias Valentine Wilson feels, then who does?
You can't ever know that because he's never known vision and he's never known hearing.
Born deaf and blind, he's searching for his path in this life.
He's just dealing with what he's got.
Every step.
What he's been given.
Every day. In darkness and silence.
And just listen to how it resonates.
Two people on two very different paths.
I'm going to go into music.
And it can all change in one moment.
Let's put this in with him right here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, do we like this?
It was like, I was so excited.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I can't explain it.
On this day, the cello did the speaking, and the student couldn't even hear it. But he could feel it.
He was feeling it with his chin and with his ears and with his body. Then he starts feeling around here. Oh, I wonder what this will do.
I mean, I never pictured my son playing.
That's okay. That's okay. We're learning.
Like, I never thought he would do it.
See, look at the smile.
Have you ever experienced anything like you've just experienced?
No.
What was that like?
Well, that's cool.
I mean, he was actually reaching to hug the instrument. I mean, does that show the power of music?
Oh, I didn't think. Give me a minute.
Jim Chrismore has witnessed many moments over his 30-year career of teaching music, but this is much more than science and art. No, this was an awakening.
Feeling the music?
That could last a lifetime.
It's a child with no vision, limited if any hearing, who is experiencing the power of music. Now, how cool is that?
We finished with music, finished.
The cello was donated for the school for Elias to use after a benefactor heard of his story and wanted to make sure that he had his own instrument. It's just what Hoosiers do.